Hey Josh, what's up? Uh,
No, I'm still here.
McDave, how you doing? Hey Tom, how you doing, man? Yeah, Josh, I'm trying to figure out how to get you in here. I fucking don't know, man. I sent you an invite on Facebook. I thought maybe that would do it. Canadian Jim, how you doing, buddy? How you guys doing up there? Probably too cold for me up there right now, I would imagine. Hell, it's too cold for me here, and it's only 48 outside. I hear you, Josh. She said you. He said you're going to have to settle down while you're here. Hey, Clyde, how you doing?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Josh. She sent you. She said you sent her an invite to something, and she was going to tell you. She was going to turn it down and say you had to go to work.
I had to go to work.
And I said, no, Terry, you're the one that has to go to work.
I said because I had to go to work.
All right, Josh. Yeah, I ain't. I ain't too smart on this electrical stuff. Yeah, Jim, I ain't seen a mosquito in a couple of months now. That's for sure. I appreciate that. That's one thing I like about winter. But mosquitoes normally don't bother me anyway, though. I don't know. Yeah, hell, I don't know, Josh. I don't. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a farm page.
Yeah, his Skinner Farm thing.
So, let's see. Had a busy weekend last weekend. We had to go out with Karen Friday and Saturday night. Our favorite bartender in town is he's going through some major health issues, and they had a big fundraiser for him last weekend, both days, and they had this thing called a Chinese auction, and I don't know what it is. So hey Kent. So me and Terry go over, we pick Karen up, and as soon as Karen gets in the car, I ask her, I said, Karen, I got two questions for you. She's like, well, I probably got two answers. And I said, well, I don't know. I said, first question is, what the hell is a Chinese auction? And the second question is, why do I want to buy a Chinaman? So anyways, we go there and do this the fundraiser and do the Chinese auction deal and shit. And I actually won two prizes. One was for a $25 gift card to some damn haircutting place. Does it look like I need a damn gift card to a haircutting place?
Yeah.
And the other one was to what was the other one for? Yeah, the other one was for a place in town to get 3 2-topping pizzas that I don't care for. So I just gave that one to my nephew. And I tried to give the haircutting one away to 3 or 4 people. And finally, one of the bartenders said she'd take it, but she'd trade me for something that she had won. And so now I got a $20 gift certificate to some Italian restaurant here in town I've never been to and probably will never go. No, Clyde, she'd like to, but that ain't going to happen. No, it ain't going to happen.
You pissed me off one night and really put bad on my.
But the fundraiser went pretty good. They were raised a little bit of money for our buddy, and they had smoked ribs and chickens, and you could buy you could pre-order those. So they sold quite a bit of meat both days. They went through a ton of meat, I know that. So we're hoping our favorite bartender gets better, just like we're all hoping Josh gets better over there at the Cooking Cop and Babe. And oh, I hear you, Tom. I'd be there in a heartbeat. And we actually shot a video for Josh and Babe this weekend, but we've been having computer issues, and so I couldn't get that to her. I couldn't get that to Babe this week yet. Hey, also, what's up, buddy? So we're going to try to see if we can figure this out and get that video sent to Josh and Babe either tomorrow or the next day. Hope we can get it out there pretty soon. And it was funny. Josh put up a picture on Facebook earlier today, and he wrote a long bunch of stuff in there, and I read through all that, and Terry was sitting on the love seat over there, the couch over there, whatever. And I said, Terry, remember the Addams Family? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, turn around and look at this picture. Don't he look like Uncle Fester? Josh really reminded me of Uncle Fester. I was like, all he needed was that damn light bulb in his mouth. Oh, McDave, it's just nuts. I'll tell you what, Cesar, how's it going? McDave, I've officially given up. I've just given up. I went through the past 2 days, and on my Facebook feed, if there's anything even remotely political, I unfollowed that group and got rid of it completely. I'm not going to go into what I thought about the election and how fucking crooked it was or anything else.
You're going into it.
I'm just saying that I'm done. I lived through the riots in the 60s. I lived through the hippies, Vietnam. I've lived through all this shit so many fucking times. I'm done with it. I've seen too many crooks in Washington.
So can we go live on a mountain?
And I'm just I'm fucking done with it. I'm just done with it.
So can we go live on a mountaintop now?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Hey, Colin, how you doing? So yeah, I know. Also, that's what Terry said. Can we just go get a cabin on a mountaintop somewhere? So yeah, that and hey, Joe. Glad it got there. Hope everything was intact. And if you like spicy, you might like them potato chips. They're pretty spicy. I know. I just sent half a bag home with the boy tonight, and they was just too damn fucking hot for me to eat. I was like, nope, I can't do it. They're too spicy for me. Hey, Scotty, what's up there, buddy? Ain't seen you in a long time. So yeah, I'm officially done. No more politics. I give it up. Yeah, a cave is just too damn damp and moist for me there, Tom. Nope, Herc, I didn't. Sorry. So, and that's another thing. I'm going to make Thanksgiving dinner this year. And if y'all want to show up at my house, you can. I don't give a fuck. I don't live in California and I don't live in Oregon where you can only have, or Washington, wherever it is, only say 4 people. Like the hell with that.
This one guy is looking and working Montana.
Yeah, that Tango Joe is some amazing stuff, man. Yeah, we've been knowing Tango Joe for several years. He's a good friend of ours, and he makes some damn good stuff. Mr. Some Drunk, what's up, buddy? Nope, never made me a Parker House roll before. I'm not a big bread eater though. I don't eat a lot of bread. No, Clyde, there's right now it's just gonna be me, Terry, and Zachary here for Thanksgiving. I don't know what my sister's doing. I don't know if she'll even be over. But I'm just saying I'm not going with all this well, yeah, Herc. Yeah. Indiana almost always goes red. I just these people telling you can only have 4 to 6 people in your house for Thanksgiving. That's just ridiculous, man. If you think about what Thanksgiving is, the meaning of that holiday is, that just goes completely against it. So,
Colin wants to know how you do your turkey.
Do what?
How you do your turkey.
My turkey, normally I just baste them, put them in the oven, bake them. I like to add wine in there and then baste them a lot of butter. And then I baste them with the wine and butter through the cook. But yeah, we're not having turkey this year. I got a half of a ham I'm going to bake, and I got some Cornish game hens. I think I'm going to smoke them.
No, you're not going to ruin my Cornish.
And so yeah. Nope, Perk never got that lucky to meet him or go to one of his rallies. Oh, but I hear you, Joe. There you go, Mr. Some Drunk. Thank you, Colin, for the super chat. Much appreciated, buddy. So yeah, we're gonna do a ham and a couple of Cornish game hens, and I don't know what else. See you, Terry. I got some crawfish boudin in the freezer. I may get that out and throw that on the smoker Thanksgiving. Give me and the boy a snack while everything's cooking. He said, "Have a good night."
Yeah, I see him. I'm still on there.
Yeah, I don't know, Herc. He'll be 4 years older then. I mean, he ain't no spring chicken now, so.
Who?
Trump.
Oh.
So we'll see. I mean, stranger things could happen. But
Chief for president.
Boy, I'd like to have me some turducken, Mr. Some Drunk.
Oh my God. We haven't had one of them in years.
I know. Terry said we ain't had one of them in years. Yeah.
I don't even like duck.
Yeah. Yeah. We can get them here online, but my God, they're so damn expensive. I mean, you almost got to take a loan out to get them. And so yeah. Yeah, Dano, I love me some oyster dressing. The seafood truck comes up here from Alabama, was here last weekend, and I bought me a pint of oysters, and the guy gave them to me, and he said, "Man, these are some really good oysters." I said, I hope so. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make me some oyster stew. He said, everybody's buying these are making oyster dressing. And I said, yeah, I kind of figured that. Hey, Brandy, how y'all doing?
Hey, remember, I'm gonna be late in the morning.
Yeah. So he said, everybody's making oyster dressing with them oysters. I said, I don't care. I'm gonna make me some oyster stew. And man, I opened that container up. I got me a pint of them. Boy, there were some really nice looking oysters in there. And I know it made for some great oyster stew. No, Joe, I don't have any recipes. Me and Terry always did our dressing different. I like mine real dry, and I like to blow the sage off of it. I just want so much sage in my dressing, and I want it real dry. Terry doesn't use that much sage in hers, and it's a real moist dressing, and she actually puts chicken in her dressing. But dressing has always been one of my favorite foods. I always said that I would eat dressing anywhere, any place, anytime, made by anybody. I don't care. I just love dressing. Yeah, Dana, we was raised on that. When Thanksgiving, when I was a kid, Mom would make a regular big old pan of dressing. Then she'd make a pan of oyster dressing, and then she'd make a pan just for me. I mean, it was literally just for me, and you could literally just blow the sage off the top of it. I mean, there was so much sage in there, and man, I loved it. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, if it's too dry for you, just put a little bit of a spoonful of gravy on it. But yeah, I loved it dry. But I'll eat it. I don't care. You know, made by anybody. I don't care. They always said, I've always heard that was the worst thing you could go to a restaurant and eat because of the food police out there nowadays. And I'm like, I don't care. I go, any place got it on the menu, I'm going to eat it. Yeah, I heard that was Abby, that pretty little thing. God, I miss her. We just don't see each other anymore. She's got a family now, and she lives about 60 miles from here, and we never get up there, and she never gets down here. But yeah, I do miss me some Abby, man. She was a lot of fun. Good times with her, for sure. Good times. Yeah, Colin, us Hoosiers, we're gonna have some pretty good Thanksgivings. Yeah, I know we've had a few here. So yeah, but this year I'm not going to cook a lot this year. Like I say, I think it's just going to be me, Terry, and Zachary. So you know, I'm not a big fan of turkey, and Zachary put his foot down from the first moment. He's like, "No turkey. I don't want no turkey." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the same way." So yeah, we're gonna have ham and game hens and some boudin. I may make some. There's my booger. How you doing, girl? I may make me some roasted shallot mashed potatoes or roasted garlic mash. I don't know which. And we'll have something to go with it. Booger, that show you ain't watching, that I ain't watching. Do you know why I don't watch that show? Because I don't know who none of them goddamn people are. They mentioned 60 people in that show a night, and I've heard like maybe two of them. I don't know who the hell these people are. And plus, I can't understand a thing they say in that thing. So I don't watch it. But Booger, if you're in here, do you have a blue wrench? You should have. At least I hope you do. I tried to give you one. I gave Josh one. So let me know if it worked with you. Yeah, Mr. Some Drunk. I couldn't even use Limburger for catfish bait. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get. Thank you, Booger. Believe it or not, I figured that out all by myself and with some ideas from other people. So, but yeah, I did it. So there you go. And sorry I missed your thing with Sam the other night. Like I was telling everybody earlier, we were tied up this weekend. We were out with Karen Friday and Saturday night to a fundraiser for our favorite bartender who's going through some major health issues. So that's why we missed it. But I hope you had a good day and a great time. Yeah, I know that name, Booger, but my God, they talk all this other stuff that I've never heard of some of these people. Because Terry watches that show every morning when she comes home from work the next morning. And I'm like, Terry, who's that? Who's that? Who the fuck is that? I never heard of none of these people. Hey, Frack, how you doing, buddy? So, yeah. So, anyways, that's about what's going to be on my menu for Turkey Day. We're just going to keep it simple this year. But yeah, for me to go on a cruise, I mean, I'd have to get a passport, and I'm not doing that. I'm not getting no passport. I think I'm an American. I'm just going to stay an American. We're doing good, Frack. Doing good. Living large and taking names. Crab legs, huh, Booger? Huh. Yeah, Josh, there's some of them you do, some of them you don't. It depends. If you stay on the boat, you're okay. And if you get off the boat, you need them and you don't need them. It just depends. Beer is always cold here, DW, TW. Beer is always cold here. So, but yeah, I'm was never fond of him, Colin. He always sounded like a pregnant cow baying out in the woods somewhere. I just never cared for him. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just I don't need to get on a boat and go somewhere. There's still parts of America I ain't seen yet, so I'd rather do that. I know my sister, she takes cruises out the ass. I don't know how many she's taken. And she's tried to get for years to get me and Terry to go, and I'm like, no, I don't need to go. If I want bikinis and sunshine, I can just go to Florida. I don't need to get on a boat and go to some island somewhere. I mean, hell. Yeah, Booger, I've thought about lots of road trips. I'm still trying to get Terry to let me go back to Texas. I mean, hey, Neil. Yeah. In California, man, I don't know, that's a long drive from here. But yeah, if you want to pick me up, I'll go with you. So, yeah. I know, Neil, that's what me and Booger were just talking about. When I left, when me and Terry left Texas in '82, I swore if I ever got back to that state, I would never leave it again. And that's the one thing I was serious about in life. And Terry knew that. And so she never let me go back to Texas because there would, if I got back down there, nothing would be able to get me out of that state. Yeah, I love Texas. So, well, Terry still got a job at Herc, so we can't do that yet. But she still got to work for another 5 years. I'm the only one that's retired here. We lived in Austin there, Frack. But I was all over the state. Hell, we was in San Angelo. I went to San Angelo. Where's the Aggies play? Texas A&M. I was there. College Station, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we did we were all over that state. Spent a weekend over by Port Aransas. That was pretty amazing weekend. My memories. Oh my God, I'm down to I want to say now 6 a day now. I'm really cutting back and trying to cut back more, and yeah, uh, yeah, it's getting easier. You know, yeah, Joe, Austin was a great time then, man. Hell, Stevie Ray Vaughan was still playing in bars then, and so yeah, that was before he got real rich and famous. So yeah, yeah, I loved Austin, man. And I would T Roy, what's up, brother? I just seen you in here. How you doing, man? I know Austin's probably 4 times the size now as it was when me and Terry was there. So yeah, I don't know. Me and Terry lived in a state park there in Austin and outside of Austin, and I conned Troy into going out there one time doing a video out there, and he actually did it, and it was a damn good video. Damn near brought tears back to our eyes. I mean, yeah, it brought memories back for sure. And I still go back on Troy's video on Troy's channel and watch that video from time to time just to see what I've been missing. So, yeah, I know, Mr. Sumducker. There's a lot of places like that right now. A lot of places like that right now. So it is what it is. Yeah, Booger, it damn sure couldn't be any worse now, could it? But we've all made it this far, so you know. Okay, so we've got crab legs and turkey for Turkey Day. What are y'all, rest of you doing? Oh, Mr. Some Drunk, he's doing Limburger cheese. What are the rest of y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Neil, I did not know you lived in Arlington. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've been to me and Terry been to Lubbock, and we've been to Amarillo, and my God, we've been all around that state. We traveled all around Texas. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Josh, I thought about you earlier. I wondered if you was going to do chicken. I don't know if you was going to break a couple of them out for Thanksgiving or save them for later in the year. Oh. You said you had 39, didn't you? I think that's what you said. TW, when we lived there, I liked the people the most. That's what I liked. Uh, and then I had a few other things. I liked 6th Street down there in Austin. 6th Street was nice. I liked the food that I ate. That was good. But I really liked the people. We used to go to when we lived out there at the state park. We used to go to Troy's favorite grocery store, to HEB, and we left HEB one night. And I told Terry, I said, Terry, we just got to quit going to this store. And she said, why? I said, because they're just too goddamn friendly. You get up to the cashier and she'd sit there and talk to the guy in front of you for 20 minutes about the weather, about the family, about whatever, you know. Man, the dude done paid his bill. Can we go? And like, you know, they're just sitting there talking. And then when you got up to her, it was the same damn way. Lady, I got a quart of milk and a pack of hot dogs. Can I leave? I've been here 45 minutes, you know. But they were just so damn friendly. That's what I loved about Texas, man. The people were just so friendly. Oh, frack, I love them, man. That's a view. That counts towards my analytics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Josh, I told you about that guy I knew that he bought one in the spring and he butchered it at Thanksgiving and it weighed, I think it dressed out at 13 pounds, I think. He said by the time he killed that bird, he couldn't even move. He just laid there in front of the food dish and ate all day long. That's all he did. He didn't move. Yeah, Frank, a wise guy told me once, if you ain't got haters, you ain't got a channel. So yeah, I don't mind thumbs down, and you know, I get weird comments every now and then. Hell, that's just a view to me. I don't know, Josh. I don't know. Fuck, what I just say? maybe 11, 13. Hell, I'm drinking. What do I care? It wasn't my chicken. But yeah, he kept him till Thanksgiving. I do know that for sure. But yeah, can you imagine a chicken that big? He probably did have broke legs. So, let's see. Shepherd's pie, good man. I like a shepherd's pie. Yeah, you gotta love a train, Troy. You gotta love a train, man. Cheers, Mister Some Drunk. Yeah, I've been looking at well, I've been trying to look at train trips, and Amtrak site is just so fucking hard for me to figure out. Uh, because we don't have a train station here in town. We got to drive about 150, 170 miles away to get on a train in Carbondale, Illinois. And then we got to take that to Chicago or St. Louis and then get on another train and go to wherever. But it's just so hard for me to figure their damn thing. But I've rode on trains before, and trains are a lot of fun. But actually, the last time I was on a train, you can still smoke on a train, and actually, you can smoke dope on a train. Uh, and that was back in the day when dope was illegal just about everywhere. But there was some kind of weird law that uh, if we were standing like where the cars are connected, they've got a it's covered, but that's where the coupling is. You're standing there where the coupling is between cars, and there's a little window there. You can look out. As long as you didn't cause no problems or anything, and the conductor told us, yeah, you could just go stand out there and smoke all the joints you want. And so that's what we did. You know, we'd go smoke a joint, and then we'd go back to the club car and drink another 3 or 4 beers and go back out there to the connector and smoke another number. And but yeah, I'm quite sure you can't do that no more. Yeah, that was still back in the day when you could get on an airplane and go in the bathroom and smoke a joint and not be arrested and have the airplane land and all the FBI agents surround the place. Those days are long gone. Oh, yeah, booger. Trains are fun. All right, they're a lot of fun. I know when Mom and Terry went out to Montana that year, Terry loved that trip. Well, Mom did too, but yeah, they loved that trip. And yeah, and I actually looked the other day about taking a trip out there, but you want to go out there to where they were. I wish Terry'd want to go back, and it's where the Indians are, and you're pretty much not allowed to see the Indians now because of the damn Chinese disease. And yeah, so it's fucked up. So, but yeah, a train trip to anywhere would be good. So, Well, from here, Booger, we gotta drive to Carbondale, then get on a train, and then we gotta go. It will take you to Austin eventually. Yeah, I mean, I can do that, but then again, it's just me, you know. Neil, I don't eat squash, but Terry's got a recipe here. She got 3 recipes here. She wanted me to do one of them. One's for a butternut squash casserole, and one's for a cauliflower stuffing, and one's for a pumpkin pie pudding. And I told her I would try to do the cauliflower stuffing for her, but because I had most of the ingredients for that. But yeah, I'm not I'm not a squash eater. Don't eat squash. Don't eat zucchini. I don't eat none of that junk. Hell, Josh, I don't even eat peanut butter pie. I don't eat pumpkin pie. I don't eat none of that junk. I don't know. Is a squash considered a fruit or a vegetable? I know jalapenos are considered fruit, but I don't know about squashes. No, Booger. I've never had a minced meat pie. No. And by minced meat, I'm assuming you mean a bunch of fruits that have been minced. You know, Big Booger. I'm not eating. No, no. Okay, no. If it's not a bunch of fruits, then it has to be a bunch of meats, and then wouldn't that be like wouldn't that be like they have in England a pasty or a pasty, whatever they call it? But Booger, I'm not completely sure, but I think back in the day, I thought minced meat was dried fruits and shit. I will look into it, Booger. I will look into it. You know me, I watch John Townsend all the time, and his 18th century cooking, 17th, 18th century cooking. So I watch all his stuff. So no, Josh, I ain't eating that stuff. No, I ain't eating it. I think I've had it like twice in my life. I ain't doing it. And my last live feed, I had some requests, and I wrote it down just so you know it's still right here. You can't read it, but it's right here, gumbo. And so now I got to find my pen, and I got to write Booger's thingy down. Minced meat pie. Bear with me here while I try to print. So, okay, Booger, I got it wrote down, and I'll look into that. So, but yeah, I know I got to do a gumbo here for somebody. Okay, now Canadian jam and booger. I've never heard of that word before. I have to write that down just so I can look it up. Jesus Christ, you damn Canucks for your damn French. But the Canadians out there, I'll say je vous aime beaucoup. How's that? Where'd that word go? Okay, I got that written down. What, booger? Did I say that wrong? I bet you didn't even know I knew that much French, did you? I got it wrote down, booger. I'm going to look it up. Not right now, but I'm going to look it up. Yeah, I like shepherd's pie, Josh, but around here, Terry won't let me make it, so I got to make a cottage pie because Terry won't eat lamb. But if it's made with lamb, I fucking love it. What's what mean, Josh? You lost me on that one. What's it mean? Okay, booger. Okay, booger. Give me a break, booger. I'm gonna look it up, baby. Oh, the French. That means I love you a long time. No, that's Vietnamese. Uh, yeah, I love you a lot. I think that's what it means. Ask Canadian Jammer, booger. I love you a lot. Is that booger? Is that right? Je vous aime beaucoup. Yeah, I love you a lot. And the am is spelled AIME, just so you know. Who would have thunk it? Come to Keith's live stream and learn French from Keith. There you go, Troy. Neither am I, Joel. Neither am I. But love you a long time for 50 cent, or back in them days, I think it was 50 baht. But yeah, that's Vietnamese. Love you a long time, GI. Well, too many war stories I heard about that. Oh, Booger speaks French. I'm just going to say cheers. Oh. So I trust everybody's alive and healthy, feeling fine. Your families are doing good. Troy, good to see you in here, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah. Yeah, Josh, I hear you. Oh hell, I know girls now at $5 do that to you. Well, Yeah, Mr. Some Drunk Boom Boom, long time. Yeah, yeah, for sure. My God, man, we're beginning to show our age, guys. This younger crowd is like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Yeah. What the hell, man? Live and learn. I'm gonna look for it, Booger. I'm gonna look for it. Love to Tommy. You guys have a good one. Talk at you next time. Stay safe. Oh. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Booger and Troy both dropped in on us tonight. Mr. Some Drunk was here. Damn, man. Well, hell yeah, Mr. Some Drunk. We do rock. It's because we was raised that way, man. We was raised that way. I watched I watched a video today of Alice Cooper's top 10 albums. What he thought the top 10 albums was. Not his, but everybody else's. And I was really surprised at the ones that he said and the reasons why he said it was there. His number one album, he said, was the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, the East West album. He said that was his favorite album. That was the number one album to him. And I was like, damn, man. But then he did have he had a Doors album in there. He had a Who album in there. A chick named Laura Nyro, I think her name was. Nyro. A Chuck Berry in there. But it was no it was no Black Sabbath, no Alice Cooper, no Deep Purple. I mean, and with each album, I mean, you could tell this guy he gave us a lot of thought. I was like, damn, man. But I was just surprised that he said that the Paul Butterfield Blues Band was his favorite album. Yeah, Mr. Some Drunk, I was stationed with a guy that he grew up with all those guys. And he told me once, he said that they had just signed a record deal and they were going to cut an album, and he told me to look for it, and he told me what it was. And I came back from the music store a week or two later, and I said, "Is this the album?" And he said, "Well, hell yeah, that's it." And yeah. So then he got a nice little package from them a couple of months later. They said they got their first check and they remembered him, and I sent him a little green. Hell yeah. But yeah, they had some good music there for a while. I'd seen Blackfoot before. I carried I helped the Brownsville station, smoking in the boys' room. I helped them bring their equipment into an arena one night and was allowed to sit on the stage on top of the fucking speakers and shit. And that was pretty cool. Yeah, I know, Joe. They keep saying LPs are making a comeback, and I know that comeback's got to come with a lot of dollars. So who knows? I haven't tried looking at one or anything like that. Oh yeah, I was a big fan of Hydra, man. Yeah, Hydra was a nice little band. I liked them. Yeah. I but I've listened to so many I've listened to bands that probably nobody in here has ever heard of. You know, the ones on my mind, I can't never think of their name. Oh fuck. I don't know. I'll think of it maybe later, but that's one I really enjoyed them, and fuck, they never did make nothing out of themselves. I don't know why, but you know, gotta love that old Southern music, though, man. That's Southern rock and roll. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I think it was the Hydra album that I really liked. Their first one, Joe. I think it was their first one. I really liked it. Yeah. So, and I don't know. I've listened to so much music in my life that Jesus, I don't even you know, if I'm in a car and got the radio on, that's all the music I listen to anymore. I don't listen to anything. I go through Facebook and I'll see something every now and then, and I'll listen to it for a little bit, and that's about it. I uh I figure I've heard enough. The shit they make nowadays to me is not music, so I'm not going to listen to any of that. Oh, thank you, Kyle. We appreciate that, man. Yeah, we just the last couple of months we just been so damn busy. It's been hard to get on our video schedule again. I know, like this weekend, I probably won't do a video this weekend because Terry has to work Saturday night, which is unusual as hell. But so we probably won't get a video done this weekend. Uh, Hopefully, we can get back to our regular schedule here. I miss my regular schedule. No, Neil, I don't remember him. I don't think I've ever heard that name. Nope. Yeah, I know, Josh. I got in a fog and I had to take a break there for a little bit, and then I was ready to come back, and there's something just. It seems like every other weekend something's going on where I can't do a video, and I'm like, I need to get this shit out of my way and just start get back on my schedule again. I'm like, fuck, man. And, so yeah, I'll get back into it. We'll get back into it here pretty soon, and do our regular cooks on Sunday. That's what I like to do. It works for me and Terry, and that gives her Sunday night to put the video on the computer, and gives me Monday or Tuesday to put it online. So I like doing that. Well, you could, Josh, or just wait for the first snowfall. Yeah. In my day, Mr. Sumdrunk, we called that window pane. Yeah, I know, Josh. Tara was getting ready for work tonight, and she says, "What's temperature outside?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do I know? It's cold. You're talking to me." She said, "Yeah, what's the temperature?" I said, "Well, it's probably about 48 right now." So I got on a local news site and looked, and sure enough, it was 48 degrees. Like, yeah. There you go, Josh. That'd do a video. Yeah, on a log splitter. Yeah. That's something different. Yeah, we're supposed to be up to, I think, the mid 60s tomorrow and sunny, but it's supposed to be windy as hell. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, me too, Mr. Some Drunk. I got to get a beer and go to the little girl's room. GB, what's up, man? Josh, keep the people occupied. I'm going to go to the little girl's room, get me a beer, take 3 hits off of the cigarette. Be back in a few. Okay. Just show y'all I ain't bullshitting. Yeah, I took 3 hits off this cigarette. See, that's it. 3 hits. That's it. And that'll be good for later. about 2 more times. I had to get a beer and go to the little girl's room, Terry, and took 3 hits off of a cigarette. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing now. No, Terry, I had to go to the little girl's room. Sorry. And it's time for you to be at work anyway. Yeah, GB, I think Cuts used to be back on that list back in the day. God, I miss him. I wish the fuck he'd come back. Josh, tell her to go to work and leave me alone. Yeah, Mr. Some Drunk, I watch Jimmy Houston on YouTube. I'm a subscriber to his channel. And he's got pecans up there in Oklahoma. And he said this year it's a hell of a lot of them. And he sells them. So I don't know. He says they're the best pecans you can eat. I don't know. I thought a Georgia pecan was the best. But anyways, yeah, he said they had a bumper crop this year. How you doing, Jules? Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't watch just cooking channels, man. Like I said, I watch Jimmy Houston. I watch this mob guy, Michael Franzese. I watch him. And then I watch a family, a man and a woman, and their 3 kids, I think it is. They live up in the North Pole of Alaska. And I watch their channel. So yeah, it's I watch all kinds of stuff, man. Well, yeah, I like wildlife videos, Josh. I like wildlife videos. No, I'm working on it, Kyle. I'm working on it. Seriously, I'm getting down there. It's taking me longer than I thought it would, but I don't know. GB, he was a made guy, and he got out of the life. He got out of the life. He's one of the few that was able to get out alive, and yeah, yeah. You can Google him. He's the real deal, man. Me and the boy had a big argument about him the other night, but yeah. Oh. But yeah, I watch all kinds of shit on here, man. I just, you know, I don't watch TV, so I pretty much give up watching the news. I only watch it when I have to now. So I know the last couple of weeks, I found a channel here on YouTube that I could watch the old Daniel Boone TV show. And they got 5 or 6 years of that up. So I've been watching a lot of that. Yeah, Julie, I agree. We don't have TV. We haven't had TV in fuck, I want to say a year and a half, 2 years or better. Yeah. There ain't nothing on it anyway. I'd rather watch YouTube. At least I got an option of what I want to watch, you know. And there's a lot more content on YouTube. So I know I get a whole lot more enjoyment out of it. Mr. Sumdrunk, I went there when I was in high school. Our outfitters was in a town called Ely, Ely. And they dropped us off in the morning. We got in a canoe and we paddled all day and portaged and paddled and portaged. And at the end of the day, we stopped on an island and we stayed there for a week. And then we came back. And yeah, I love that, man. You'd be in that canoe, make one stroke, you'd be in Canada, make another stroke, you'd be back in America. Because the border changed that much up there. Yeah, that was great up there, man. The best smallmouth fishing I ever seen. It was just absolutely phenomenal for smallmouth. The pike fishing was good. Walleye was hit and miss, but man, yeah, I really loved that trip, man. I still think about that. Yeah. Caught some good fish that week too, man. Caught some real good fish that week. Well, there you go, Josh. Another toy for the kitchen. Yeah. I got my damn sous vide machine out about a month ago and was going to do something with the sous vide machine. And me and Terry couldn't get that fucking thing to work at all. And I'm like, damn, I've only used it 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, whatever it was I was going to do, I really wanted to do it sous vide that day. And so I think after that, I'm like, well, I'm about done with that thing. Yeah, Josh, you go on them. It's got a 20-pound propane tank attached to it. Some places call that a turkey fryer. That reminds me of we were yeah, for sure, Mr. Some Drunk, for sure. Yeah. That was the only bad part about that trip was you'd be canoeing through that water, having a good time, then you'd have to stop and get out and pick up that fucking canoe and walk a half a mile and then put the damn canoe back in the water. I'm like, what the hell, man? So yeah. Hey babe, how you doing, girl? Hoping Josh is doing good. Babe, me and Terry did a video for you guys last weekend, and I tried to get it up. We tried to get it up and get it to you, and we're having issues with the computer. So we're going to try to get that to you in the next couple of days, one way or another. And hope it's okay. If we do actually get it sent to you, let us know if it works and if it's okay. And if not, we'll do something else. Give Josh our love, though, and all our prayers. And everybody here is pulling for him. Pulling for you too, babe. Pulling for you too. But yeah, we're all pulling for you guys, man. And see, that's another thing. I suck at names. I suck at remembering names. And when I meet somebody, I meet them. Either I see their name, I know their name. Something there's something there that I can associate with them, and I give them my own name because I know I can never remember their name. And with Josh and Babe, would people say Bethany, and I'm like, who the fuck is Bethany? And I'm like, that's Babe to me. When Josh decided to change his channel to the Cooking Coppin' Babe, and I'm like, no, dude, it's always going to be Josh and Babe to me. So it's always going to be Josh and Babe, and so yeah, I'm just like that. I'm like fucking I'm in my own little world, and I have to remember things the way I remember them. And so yeah, and I'm not going to say hello to Bethany, but I will say hello, babe. How you doing, girl? I'm like, uh, very few people I watch on YouTube. There are very few of the channels that I watch that I actually know their real name, because I go by the name that their channel name was when I started watching them, and I subscribed to their channel. And so when I'm watching a video, I'm looking for that channel name. And so that's the name that I associate with them. And that's just, that keeps in my head, it keeps it straight in my head. So I know what I'm doing, and I know it sounds weird to most people because y'all got a bit of a brain more than I do, but it works for me. So, yeah, it's a master list for sure, Julie. Yeah, for sure. I think actually, the first person that I actually remembered their real name, other than their YouTube name, was Scotty from up there at In for the Grill. There was just something I connected with Scott, and I could remember his name, and that was easy for me. And so I knew that when I saw his name on there on the screen pop up, I could say, "Hey, Scott, what's up, buddy?" Uncle Steve, thanks for that package, man. That was a big surprise. Man, that cow powder looks amazing. I can't wait to try that. Oh, that just looked amazing. I appreciate the hell out of that package, dude. Yeah. So, and if y'all ain't familiar with Uncle Steve, go show him some love, man. Uncle Steve rocks. Uncle Steve, I made dinner for Terry the other night, and I made her some snapper, and on the snapper I put Old Bay seasoning, and then I made her some squash and zucchini and onions. I sauteed that up, and I put the gator shake on there, and I dumped some on, I dumped some on, and then I dumped way too much on, and I was like, "Oh man." So Tara's sitting there eating, and I'm like, "So, all right, how's the fish?" She said the fish is fine, but the vegetables are kind of spicy. I'm like, "Yeah, I knew I dumped way too much of that gator shake on there, but it didn't matter. She ate the whole damn plate, so." I baked it. I put some olive oil down and a couple of lemon slices. Laid the snapper on top of it, and put some Old Bay on top of it. 400-degree oven, 13 minutes, and it was done. Surely that sounds like a good meal. Okay, I'm missing something though. I didn't know I didn't know you had a channel. So somebody post a link in here for Julie's channel. So I know what the hell I'm looking for. Yeah, pork belly is something that it was hard for us to find until Costco opened up. And then Costco opened up and I can get pork belly there, but then the last 2 or 3 times I was there, it was like Costco took all their fucking pork bellies and just sliced them up. And I'm like, what the hell, man? So yeah, Josh, I didn't know that. So I don't Julie, help me out on there. Maybe I'll look for your name and try to find you that way. So yeah. But while we're speaking about Costco though and their pork bellies, looks like they're fucking out of toilet paper and paper towels again now. And friend of mine in Kentucky was saying their grocery store was out of toilet paper. So if y'all get a chance, get you some paper, do it. I don't know why people's got to buy all this shit up and hoard all this stuff. I mean, my God, people, just be kind to one another. So, anyways, what else y'all got going on? Yeah, Jules, help me out too. If you're going live, I'd like to get on there and give you a view. I mean, hell, give me a break, girl. Yeah, I saw a picture today on Facebook. I had a basket full of empty toilet paper rolls, and the sign above it said toilet paper seeds, 25 cents each. What the fuck, man? Yeah. But yeah, man, if push comes to shove, man, you know, we just got to go out and live our lives, man, and fuck all them politicians. Yeah. Just go out and live your life. Do what you think you're safe at doing, what you feel safe at. I know, Jules. I mean, we never when I was a kid, we hell, we had an outhouse, man. I mean, hell. And trust me, there ain't no bidet in the world has no outhouse in the world has a fucking bidet in it. So, you know, I just people today are like, man, if you knew how to live, you wouldn't have to worry about all this shit. You know. Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy? Glad you dropped in. And if you're out in the woods, man, and you got to take a dump, and you grab a handful of leaves, you only got to make sure of one thing: they're not poison ivy. You're good. I mean, as long as it ain't poison ivy, you're good. Oh my God, Josh, the shit I did as a kid would get most people arrested today, and some people shot or hung or electric chair wised or something. My God, the parents, the things my parents did or let us do, Jesus Christ, man, they would have been locked up for years. But like I say, it is a different world. You got a point there, Jeffrey. You got a point there. Unless it's somebody that actually lives out in the country, you know. But yeah, you got a point there. Well, come on, Julie, you couldn't be old school as I am. So I mean, I'll give you credit, but my God, I'll be 65 at the end of the month. So I'm about as old school as there is in here today. Yeah, when I was a kid, we slid down fucking slippery slide deals out there at the fucking playground. We didn't wear no helmets. We fucking picked up the fucking water hose and turned the spigot on and got us a drink. We didn't die. Damn, Julie, I would have never thought that. I didn't mean to ask your age, but yeah, I never would have thought that. Damn. Steve, my favorite would be cooked, and because it's cooked. Yeah, I like pasta. I don't know if I've ever had a pasta I didn't like. And I can't say favorite because it depends on what I'm cooking to go with it. Yeah, I like all shapes and sizes. And it depends on what you're making with it. I will tell you, I do like bucatini. I like bucatini a lot, but you have to do that with certain sauces. You can't do that with everything. But it's like everything, I like linguine and really thin spaghetti. Okay, my favorite, I would have to say a really thin spaghetti. I like her. I don't want an angel hair, but a really thin spaghetti would be probably my go-to one. Well, Julie, you're still a young lady to me. Cheers to you, old fashioned or not. Oh hell, double cheers for being old fashioned. Mr. Some Drunk, my first lawnmower didn't even have a fucking motor. We pushed it. It had a fucking roll of blades in front that twirled. Yeah, try mowing fucking 5 acres of lawn with something like that. Yeah. No, Kyle, I don't like relish of any kind. I don't eat any relish. No. I'm not a relish person. I ain't eating no deviled eggs either. If my eggs ain't scrambled or an omelet, I ain't eating them. But no relish. I ain't gonna do that here. Julie, I love it. That's Irish. My God, girl. Are you coming on to me or what? Drink up. Trust me, Josh, I had more than one of them. And I actually had them in multiple states. Oh, God. And Julie, that mean you had haggis? You eat haggis or have you ate haggis? And that's a serious question, too. Damn, I must have scared her off with the haggis comment. Hell yeah, Mr. Sam Drunk. That's what I like about you, man. Drink what you like. Drink what you like. Did not know that, Josh. Did not know that. I don't watch a lot of live things, live chats. I just don't watch a lot of that. Or certain channels that I watch. But other than that, I'm usually doing something else. Julie, do you hear my question? Do you or have you ever ate haggis? You said you had Scottish, didn't you? I'm curious. Hey, Josh, I really don't know how you could drink that shit. Nor Julie. I don't know. I don't know how you guys could drink Bud products. I really don't. They got way too much rice in there. Okay, I missed it, Julie. Sorry, I missed it. Okay, Julie, that is something that I've always wanted to try. Just just to say I've tried it. And actually me and Tango Joe, we actually talked about trying to make it ourselves before. I mean, it would be difficult, but I think we could get it done. But it would really be fucking difficult. But I was watching something the other day, and this guy had bought a canned haggis, and I was like, okay, now that just seems wrong to me. That just seems wrong. So I don't know, but yeah, if I was ever in a Scottish restaurant and they had haggis on the menu, I would definitely try it. Definitely try it. Yeah, I'm with you, Josh. What the fuck is an IPA? I ain't doing it. No, no. Where the hell do you live, Julie, where you can get a Skirly and a haggis at the same time? And I don't even know what the fuck a Skirly is. Never heard of it. My God. Last time I looked, Kyle, they were back on the menu. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I know they had a shortage there for a while this year, and they were out of brain sandwiches. So, but the last I looked, they were back on the menu and everything. So, but there's also I know another place in town we can get a brain sandwich if we want one. I know of one for sure, maybe two. They're real limited, but yeah. About the only craft beer I want, Mister Some Drunk, is somebody make me one of them old fucking wooden cases and put 24 Miller High Lifes in there. Although 24 Heinekens would be even better. No, Colin, I'm not going to eat no head cheese. Oh, damn, Julie, that's a lot of shit I got to remember now. New Hampshire, California. We're from in California. A Scottish pub. Jesus Christ, man. I love going to restaurants and other places and looking at their menus and shit. I do that a lot. So I have to try to remember that. But yeah, where at in California, where was you, girl? Oh, Chico. Okay. All right. Well, damn, girl, you do get around. I thought I've been places. I've never been to New Hampshire, though. Silicon Valley. Oh, my God. Well, cheers, Julie. Hell yeah, girl. Josh, we went to a fucking Japanese what you call a fucking hibachi grill fucking thing with sushi and shit a couple of weeks ago. I had never had any of that in my life. Never. I'd never seen or done any of that in my life. And I had the best fucking time and some damn good food. I couldn't believe it, man. I had never ate Japanese food. I don't know anything about it. Uh, they gave me some fucking soup called fucking miso. It looked like a bowl of brown water. And it was the best tasting fucking broth I ever had in my life. I was like, man, this was amazing. Yeah. And I actually tried sushi that night. First time I'd ever tried that. And it was good, except there was just one thing in there I didn't care for, and there was this fucking green leafy looked like a green leafy substance on the bottom of it, and I don't know if that was seaweed or what, but I think that was the flavor that I didn't care for. But other than that, oh man, I had a great time, a great meal. The cook was fucking amazing. I know when we got done eating and everything, and he left, and we're sitting there drinking our beers, and we're getting ready to pay the tab and shit, and I'm like, yeah, Josh, that's why I said it was probably seaweed. I didn't care for that. I think that was the flavor I didn't care for. But one of the waitresses walked by, and I'm like, can you go get our fucking cook? And he came back, and we tipped him, and I'm like, he was like, whoa, what the fuck are you guys doing? You know? I mean, we paid our bill and we made the tip, but you know, we tipped the cook too, because it was a great fucking time. No, they didn't do that, Colin. They didn't do that. If they did, I don't remember it. But no, no, yeah, I don't remember that. But yeah, I just know it was. I just thought. I thought it was an amazing time. It was just we had a great time. It was me and Terry and Zachary and his girlfriend, and I had sake that night for the first time. I'd never tried sake before, and then I'd never tried anything Japanese before, and I told Zachary, I said, "Man, just pour me a little bit. Just want a taste. Just give me a taste in this cup." And I picked it up and I smelled it, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's fucking alcohol in here." And I took one little sip, and I was like, "Man, that really reminds me of gin." And I took another little sip, and that was it. And I handed the cup back to Zachary, and there was still some in it. And I said, "Man, what the fuck's the alcohol content of this? 17%?" He said, "No, I think this was only 15." I'm like, "Yeah, I could tell. I mean, I could tell why they serve it in little bitty bottles, and I'm like, damn, man, that shit'll knock your dick in the dirt quick." But yeah, no. So I tried that, and I tried the sushi, and I did the whole hibachi grill experience, and I had a great time, man. I really did. And that damn miso soup, I don't know how to get away calling that a soup, but cause to me it just tasted like a chicken broth with some beef stock in it. But it has such an amazing flavor. I was like, oh my God, that is so fucking good. Just it was just awesome. I'd go back to that place just to drink that soup again. Just give me a bowl of that soup. I'm good. Yeah, Josh, they serve him bottle. Well, Zachary got a bottle, and you got to shake it up. Fucking, he sat there and shook this bottle for 10 minutes. It seemed like, and then he opened it up, and it's probably only about the size of a fucking with Chocola, one of them little chocolate drinks you used to buy in the grocery store, them little chocolate drinks, 7 and 8 ounce bottles, something. I mean, that's all this. This wasn't very bigger than that. I mean, I don't think there was 12 ounces in that bottle, but god damn, man, that shit has some alcohol in it. No, Josh, that never happened. That never happened. But I could tell you stories about the dining hall. I'm not going to go there now, not in public. I'm not going to do that. Fuck it, Josh. I will go there. Damn, I'll be 65 at the end of the month. I will go there. I don't give a fuck. Back in the mid 70s, I was stationed in California, and I was in the fire department. So I was there from 73 to 75. And I was in the fire department in California, and we had our own little chow hall in the fire station, but we had through the week our meals came in from the regular chow hall, and they had a cook would bring the meals over, and then he would serve them up to us. But when he got there and started heating shit up, he would doctor shit up for us. And a bunch of us was friends of this cook, man. He was our regular guy that brought us our food. And we were all fucking dopers, man. Back in the day, we were all dopers. And we'd be up there lined up to eat, and we'd get our tray, and he'd look at us and he'd say, watch the mashed potatoes. Just watch the mashed potatoes. And then he'll tell us, go easy on the coffee. You might want to leave the coffee alone tonight. And he used to fucking put dope in the fucking food, man. He used to fucking crush up White Crosses, speed, and put them in the mashed potatoes and mix them up. And he'd fucking drop mescaline in the coffee pot and shit. And and it was funny. You'd sit there and the end of the night, man, you'll be sitting there 7, 8 o'clock at night and see those old fucking lifers running around wired for sound, man. I'm like, man. And yeah, so yeah, I had a lot of shit like that happen, but no, I never had nobody serve me some chicken broth instead of coffee. I had coffee with mescaline in it, but I didn't have none of that shit. No chicken broth, that's for sure. Oh yeah, those were the days there, Julie. Those were the days. My God, man. We do that strawberry mist and that chocolate mist. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You don't even hear about that anymore, man. You don't even hear about that. People get busted today. They don't have nothing like that. They don't get busted with nothing like that. Like hell. They get busted with fucking fake shit. But yeah, that just goes to show that's the kind of life I've lived. I'm like, okay, Julie. Before I went live tonight, I sent Josh an invite. I may have sent it to his wrong page though, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Uh, so yeah, now I'm gonna really have to get in on this because I really don't know. I am not computer literate. I'm not even electronic literate. All my computer shit Terry does for me because I know how to surf the internet and that's it. So but yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Uh yeah, we'd love to have you in here, man. Hell yeah. Be good times for sure. Hell, anytime I got a woman younger than me talking to me, that's a blessing. Trust me. Yeah, Josh, you work on that and let me know, man. I gotta figure out how to do this shit. Uh, and I can't get Zachary over here because the way he's working his shit, and I can't get over him. Well, I can't get him over here just because I'm on YouTube and he thinks I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah. Hell yeah, girl. I'm ready. Hey Phil, how you doing, buddy? Everybody say hi to Phil over there at Daddy Cook's. Yeah, Josh. It was like I think she was talking about me and you, though. Phil, how long you gonna be at home yet? You know yet? You know when you taking off again? What are you looking at? 6 months, Phil? Yeah, Josh, that's what I said. She was talking about just me and you. Yeah. I hear you, Phil. You just be safe wherever you are, doing whatever you do, dude. Wherever you go, just be safe. I don't know about the rest of the world, man, but I fucking love you. I love you, dude. Just be safe, buddy. Yeah, Phil, somebody was just asking about brain sandwiches. And I'm like, yeah. So that's what you should do, man. When you come back home next time, you should just come straight home. Well, you can stop and tell your wife and kids hello, and then just come straight back here to Indiana and get you a brain sandwich. That's what you should do. Mr. Sumdruck, I like a country ham. I like a country ham for sure. Yeah, I want that salt. I want that seasoning. Yeah. Although, Mr. Sumdruck, back in the day, a Virginia style ham would have been a country ham because it would have been a Smithfield ham. That would, and that's considered a Virginia ham. But not anymore though. I mean, since the Chinese bought Smithfield, but yeah, No, I agree, Phil. Yeah, I agree. Not sweet. No, they should be salty, seasoned and salty. Yeah. There's a farm down here in Kentucky, and they season hams and shanks and bacon and all this shit. They season it the old-fashioned way, and so you're basically getting a country ham, and that's the way they do their shanks. And Zachary's working for this restaurant, and they get some product from there. He ordered a ham the other day, and a month or so ago, and he actually ordered the wrong thing. Instead of ordering a ham, he ordered a case of shanks. And these shanks and hocks are together, and they just split them lengthwise. So you got the shank and the hock with it. And so I took one and I put it on the smoker and I smoked it for a while. And I made whatever it was. I forget what I made with it, but it was really fucking salty. It had great flavor, but it's really salty. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take one of these and put it in water for overnight and soak it. Then I'm going to smoke it. And then I'm going to make me some red beans and rice. So that's what I'm going to do. Josh, keep the people occupied. 3 more hits. See, like I said last time, 3 hits, 3. I still got 3 hits left. So I ain't doing bad. Been on here 2 hours and I took 6 hits off of a cigarette. So hey, give me some credit, y'all. So yeah, I was talking about them hams. You can look them up. It's called Penn's Country Hams here in Kentucky. PENNS. Penn's Country Hams. That is some really good meat, man. They got some really good meat there. And so yeah. So go check them out, see what you think. I mean, it costs money. I'm lucky because Zachary can order from them and I can get it for his cost there at the restaurant, which is a whole lot cheaper than retail. But yeah, like fuck yeah, I was happy with it. And I made me an order for camellia beans a couple of weeks ago, and so I got me 10 bags of camellia beans, so I can make me some red beans and rice, and got me some pinto beans and northern beans, and ordered black eyes, but they was out of them, and so they had to send me my money back for that. So anyways, and yeah, Josh, I mean, I don't hell to get 100 fucking thumbs up in a video, it would be nice. I've never gotten one of them, but that reminds me of something. I got email from YouTube the other day, and they're telling me how to promote my channel and make it more better. Okay, so like I think it was Colin earlier that sent me a super chat. Okay. YouTube told me that when I do a video, I should tell people all about, oh, look, I have super stickers and super chats available now. So y'all can send me your money. And I'm like, okay, now YouTube, why am I going to sit in the middle of a video and say, oh, yeah, while you're watching this, send me your money? And I'm thinking the whole time, and I'm like, YouTube is taking 30% of that fucking money off the top anyway. So I'm really not promoting my channel. I'm promoting YouTube. And I'm like, if somebody wants me to send me a super chat, that's fine. And I appreciate it and I'll take it. But no, YouTube, I'm not going to start every video off saying, oh, yeah, super chats are available. Please donate. I'm like, that's not the whole fucking reason of these videos, man. We're not all in it to make $1 million fucking dollars. I'm like, damn, YouTube, give us a fucking break, man. But it is what it is. I'm like, I just couldn't believe they sent me an email saying shit like this. It's like people don't already know, people that watch YouTube, they don't already know they can send super chats and super stickers and all this other bullshit. But YouTube is out there saying, promote this, promote this. I'm like, man, that's bullshit. Yeah, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But you know, yeah, Colin, they take 30% off anything. That's why I've always said, I've been on channels before, where people are collecting money for something, this and that. And I'm like, you can send it to them people on PayPal and they get it all. If you send it to YouTube, they only get a third of or 2/3 of it. So yeah, it to me it's nice to see, when you do a live feed. I mean, hell, I've watched CJ's live feeds before, and he's got $500 or $600 in super chats. But if you think about that, he really don't. Because YouTube has took so much money of that off the top that he don't get it. Whereas instead of sending a super chat, you could have did the same thing, but just sending it to his PayPal account, and he would have gotten that amount, the whole amount. And that's something that I really haven't figured out why the YouTube family hasn't figured that out yet. I mean, you want to send a super chat to somebody? Okay, go ahead. Give him a thumbs up and then go to his PayPal account and send him that money there. He's going to get it all, not just 60% of it, 70% of it. So I don't know. That's just the way I think of things. I just I don't know. So, get that off my chest. But yeah. Anyways, that's what it is. And I actually did a live stream tonight. I've been on for 2.5 hours now, man. This is a record for me. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, I really believe that, man. Yeah. But it's YouTube and we're living with it, so it is what it is. But we do what we can do, and we go on from there. All right, y'all. I'm about ready for bed, and I'm going to get off here. My God, I can't believe I've been on for over 2 hours. Appreciate everybody stopping by, and hope you had a good time. That's for sure, Phil. That's for sure. So, all right, Mr. Some Dog, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to get out of here and finish this beer and head to bed. Josh, thanks for all your help tonight, and hope to get you on here and get Miss Julie on here. Let's figure that out, how we do that. And y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Drink up. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Cheers.